Hi, I'm Lyle from DragonsAteOurName and welcome back to Greedfall. We just did our first quest and we found out that I'm not exactly sure. There was a thing coming from the woods when those kids were initiated or something along those lines. I'm really not too sure what happened. But we are going to go back to Petrus's quest because he is apparently ready to talk to us, so that's what we are going to do now. Gather our companions and see what else there is in store. He apparently knew my mother, but he is not my father, I think. That's what we established. And maybe if we are done with Petrus's quest, we can go back and do some of the main quests, finally. Again.
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize once again.
Yes, explain yourself.
I should have spoken to you sooner.
You should have.
Told you what I knew and not betrayed your trust.
Exactly.
Indeed, you should have.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help you find your family again.
How do you intend to do that?
As you now know,
they're going to be
I
dead,
knew your
aren't they?
mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Donegad. She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She said it was a family heirloom. Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No. But I'm sure the Nauts can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Nauts record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to find your relatives?
Yeah, sure I do.
Yes. All this is so new to me. But I suppose so, yes.
Let's go then.
Let's. And since he said North Vasco is... Did I do it now? No, it's still up front. No. I want Vasco, please. Since he said North Vasco is the logical conclusion to go with on this. So, where do we need to go? Oh, back to New Serene. So yeah, maybe my dad is actually still alive. Or maybe the clan disintegrated after my mother disappeared. My biological mother, that is. I totally forgot about the necklace. I did not think that that would come into play again. Should have known better.
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew of being a spy.
I have
It is
another
almost
matter,
certain
though.
She sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Serene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Nauts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree.
do.
Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this case.
Do I have to do this? No. I can ask her about my mother.
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, from a native captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions, and our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lysandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
De Sardet,
Yes, Admiral?
don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly,
With you
I'm
mean?
paying the price of this.
That was... So we do have a secondary quest here, but we're gonna do that later. I want to see this through first. And see if I can actually find something out about my family. Which would be really cool.
Let us thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
You think so? Yeah. This is just a straight walk across. So maybe we'll not do the main quest then, and instead do the one for the Nords, because it feels like these are also loyalty missions in a way, and that if I don't do them, it could backfire on me. I guess the governor of Hikmet is gonna have one eventually too.
Hello, Captain.
Well now, what fair wind blows you into port?
Talk about our mother's kidnapping. Our?
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So,
You're the only one on this island that can help me.
really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Norts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Norts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
From one captain to another, if you would allow me.
Captain Vasco? I'm listening.
You said it yourself. A child was born at that particular time. A seaborn. And we always help one of our own.
Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks.
Yes, please.
I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast.
Oh.
I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
I've been there
It's
a lot.
nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
Weird.
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. de Sardet was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you could have told me before, you know. And you wouldn't have even told me if the Mother Cardinal hadn't made you. So that's on you. I think I went wrong. But this is really getting so ahead. I'm a little confused that this isn't a main quest. So I'm kind of thinking I won't find my family if this is something that you can miss. And I remember the village. I remember that the Donegat of this village tried to trick me into killing a rival clan, so I'm not sure how I feel about the prospect of him maybe being my father. So, we'll see. And it's also weird that he didn't even recognize me, if he knew my mother. Ulan, right.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Ask about your mother.
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri? Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then.
Okay, so he's
It was
not
a very
my father.
long time ago, but I remember the village Donegat, kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue, but it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved.
Of
It was
course.
a dark
I
day
knew that. I knew
in which
it.
our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegat. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Tiafradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me. But others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Nothing. I must go.
I knew that my father was going to be dead. That was too obvious. Still, I'm surprised that there's an aunt.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly, compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And do you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition.
Yep,
And this is often done at the expense of others.
we already know that. Unfortunately. Because he put his own ambitions
There's
first.
no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegad. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
True. Because he took a deal with Bridge Alliance, I think. And didn't really care that his own people got slaughtered, or his own people, another clan got slaughtered for that.
Hello. Renaigse.
Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I am looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I am extremely grateful.
So where is that? Is it far? Not terribly. I will walk there. So I have an aunt and she doesn't agree with Ulan because he makes too many sacrifices towards us, the congregation, the Bridge Alliance. Hopefully not to Selene, because that will bite him in the ass. And we already know that the Bridge Alliance also doesn't have a spotless record when it comes to dealing with the islanders. We saw that with Afra's loyalty mission, where she even helped me kill some of her friends, as far as I understood. Now,
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals. It looks like she may be in danger.
Let's go and help. It's got to be her.
May the enlightened protect me.
and bam! And I can't really do much.
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for
Ooh,
stepping
she has
in. I
big horns.
don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
Oh,
We
was
are
it
glad
us?
we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan? The Donegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or better, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
Oh, she's still your
A
mother.
Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tirce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was
What?
unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
I can't?
No, you don't understand. I loved her.
Of
I
course you
loved her,
did.
and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone
did.
loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, She would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Duktaram. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to
They
thank
rarely
Thank me.
have the female
Despite
version of
everything
these
you know about
sentences
me.
for some
you. You
reason.
may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child. What you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good, for once in my deceitful life. For you, and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Oh, Petrus is now friendly to me. Now, can I ask her about my mother? No, I can't talk to her. No, that's a shame. Thought maybe she would tell me something. Yeah, that was a little, oh no. Anticlimactic, I guess. I thought there would be more to this since it is her family. That's a little weird with these side missions. I think the main missions are pretty good. I have liked them so far. But these loyalty side missions, they are all so fast in a way that I don't really feel like I have spent much time with my companions, even though they are now friendly. I mean, I can flirt to all of them now. With all of them. So, Captain Reuben, what's going on?
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
Ask him who he suspects.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Thélème. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
Ask him the reason for his suspicions.
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first, very willing, almost too much. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. Well, you can understand my concern, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else.
Ultimately, your strong suspicion stems from the fact that she's sea-given.
A recent sea-given. She did not join us as a child, but you know how rare volunteers are, especially from Thélème. Did you want to know anything else?
And he said she was around his papers a lot, so that's not like completely just based on her being sea-given. Talk about information that could have been sent.
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
A lot.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. She saw some of our machines on board, and by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
Ask him about his ship.
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
No, leave it at that.
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
So now we're gonna talk to the crew.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've quite a list of errands to check off.
Then straight to it.
How is Jonas
what can I
doing?
do for you?
Ask about Alba. What can I... yeah, I'm not really interested in that.
I'm looking for a Nort. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Thank you. Flavia.
Captain, delighted to see you again. We've missed you. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavia.
I'm all yours, Captain.
Ask about Alba.
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
Well, I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No. I wouldn't. Where's she missed roll call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
Maybe I should ask them about what they have been doing, because one of them could be the spy.
What have you been up to since we landed?
Nothing worthy of writing home about. Just shuffling merchandise around the Isle from port to port. I prefer the high sea. Anything else?
Yeah, well, that wasn't really informative
Perhaps
at all.
we'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
Now, Jonas, you're back.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, Jonas.
What can I do for you?
Talk about Alba.
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member
Didn't he
of your
just
crew.
say he doesn't...
Alba.
He's
She
not on the
joined
bottle
our
anymore.
party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare knights
Liar.
that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
Thank you.
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
So this could just be...
I'm afraid these little secrets have not helped us a great deal. This Alba had just enlisted. She was happy, then changed her attitude. But is she a spy?
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
Yes, I will. Where do I have to go? Just through here and then up. Fine. Now I forgot my train of thought. I was about to say something. Yeah, we don't know if she is a spy, or maybe this has something to do with family or anything. And that maybe Reuben is the spy and he wants to put the blame on her. I could imagine that. Wouldn't be the first time we would see.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the continent.
Oh, it's you on Ulman.
Yes, 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 yes. Stop screaming at me, all of you.
This time, you are going
if
too
these
far.
drunkards have one of their rows,
I will not let you
they'll
say
end up in
one
a
more
fight.
word.
That's it.
What did you just
You
say?
can shout all you want, but I'm right, you old drunkard.
Not at all. I played that hand honest.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Who are you to give us orders?
That's true. You want to see how tough? Oh, you don't know who you're messing with.
No,
My
I don't
child,
want
I
to
doubt that your
fight.
job as legate involves managing fights between drunkards.
Ordered them to leave, don't insist. I guess if I ordered them to leave, this is gonna get aggressive. Still.
You'd better get out of here. Unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh! She thinks we'll allow that to happen.
On guard, sir! On guard!
Man. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
Be in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Did I kill them now? Awesome. At least I can apparently loot them.
Your Excellency.
Oh, go away.
It is an honor.
Go away. I want to loot them. Search area, investigate at the tavern. Hey!
What can I pour for you?
Evoke the subject of Alba.
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your Naut. Anything else?
Buy a bottle to offer to drink. Nah.
Nothing, thanks.
I can persuade just
I'm not
fine.
thirsty just yet.
I hope. Oh, there he is. Soldier
Hey,
leave.
look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern. How may I help you?
Talking about Alba. Ask him if he has seen her.
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Ask him if you heard her talking about secrets.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets? Or documents she'd like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Do you now? Ask him if you heard. Ask him to talk about what he saw.
Tell me what you saw.
I'd like to tell you all that, but my throat's a little dry, my friend.
Please let
Do you
me
want
just
to know
persuade
anything
him.
else?
I have to buy
That'll
the
be
bottle.
all, Soldier.
Fine.
Thank you.
Go out of my way. God damn it. Come down from that table, Vasco.
What can I pour for you?
Give me that bottle.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Thank you.
Oh, here you are again. More questions?
Yes. Give me...
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with the Nauts, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure, friend. Do you want to know anything else?
No, thank you.
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
Well, that is pretty suspicious. If it isn't her, she has not a good look on her. So down, we said? Cross the bridge and then down. Sorry, gotta get these berries. Whoops. Oh no, there's the stone.
This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
It's a dead drop. It's suspicious, but it doesn't reveal any secrets or who uses it.
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
Oh, I'm a little old for hiding in the bushes, but if that's what you want to do...
I do. We will catch the person. Where do we have to go? Up. On that hill. Convenient way for us.
Perfect. We have a great view of the box from here.
Shall we wait here?
Wait until nightfall.
That's it. Suspect in sight.
Should we catch them?
He's only a messenger. We should follow him.
I'll follow. Fine. How the hell do you know that that is just a messenger? The music is getting tense. Don't want to lose sight of him, but I also don't really want to get closer. Or too close. More like... I do that a lot. Found out who gave the order? What order?
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us!
But I was careful!
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Intimidate him, yes.
Do you realize
please.
that you were suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you'd better explain yourself?
Wait! I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain.
Please.
Some time ago, it was rumoured that the secrets of the Nauts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naut who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation
Did you just say
stage.
he?
For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is
So
the
it
Naut
is
you're
the
talking
captain.
to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose. But I doubt it's a real name.
Okay.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth.
Alba means white to Sarday, but it's a little unsubstantial.
And give me the message in your possession before leaving.
Very well. Here it is. Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
Yeah, go. Flee! Report to the Admiral. We will do that. So we didn't really find out a lot. But White Rose. I still think it's Captain Reuben and Alba has something else going on.
Ah, Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Nauts, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I recovered this note which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
Of course.
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How can I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Ptolemy. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
This is a trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral.
Oh, now the Nords like me. Yay! Whoa! And I gained a level. Let's see. Healing also cleanses poison. That's useful. That's very useful. Attributes. Do I want to start going? No, I have to do agility if I want to use higher level blades, I think. Now, last level charisma or something else, or lockpicking. Yes, let's do lockpicking. I think charisma is still good because I have a lot of things that supports my charisma. Whoops, San Mateus is this way. So I don't really need the boost, I think.
Go find Fernando. Do you remember him? He should be able to inform us.
Yes, I remember Fernando.
I don't.
Let's go and see him.
I don't. But who's Fernando? Oh, I do remember him. I do. That's the one in here, right? Yes. It's really dark in here, Fernando.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
Ask about Alba.
We are looking for a young Naut named Alba, on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
No, thank you.
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
Bye. It takes all of my willpower to not start singing Alejandro from Lady Gaga right now, because Fernando is a name in that. I did not realize that he is named Fernando until now. That is a hard one to keep in. Woo. Where are you? I don't think I've been here.
Your Excellency, Captain Vasco, what fair wind brings you here?
Ask her if she
We're looking
saw
for a
her.
young Naut who arrived from New Serene a short time ago. Her name is Alba.
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child wanted to flee her father, who wanted to take her back to the convent.
Ah,
she asked
see,
me when our
that's...
ship was
I
leaving,
knew that.
and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she'd better talk to the captain, but we weren't leaving right away in any case. So she left.
Ask her about Alba's father.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Tuleme. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me that if a certain gentleman, Lorenz? That's it, Lorenz. If he was asking after her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for espionage and treason.
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason? I can't believe it.
Ask her where to find her father. Yeah, I think she's telling the truth.
If her
As
father
I said
is
before.
actually here, do you have any idea where we might find him?
Well, at one point I asked her why she was not waiting at the tavern for a ship to leave. She told me she could not go to the tavern. So maybe that's where you'll find him.
Thank you.
I must leave you.
So he's there at nighttime? Is that what that little icon is supposed to tell me? Oh no. Are we almost at nighttime? I can probably just go to my residence and sleep. Turns out it pretty much was nighttime already. Hey, Lawrence.
Hello.
Lawrence.
Are you Master Lorenz?
Lorenz.
Indeed, my lady. What do you want from me?
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions for you.
Ask him to talk about his daughter.
We're looking for a young Naut called Alba. We were told that you are her father.
Alba. What a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yes, she is my daughter, although she chose to deny me.
Ask him if he has seen her.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Teleme.
Wow.
Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Ask him if he thinks she's guilty.
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nauts. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage? I can't believe it. But treason? How can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Oh, great.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some inquisitors are specialists in hunting criminals, or heretics, or young scatterbrains. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Teleme.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her near Wench... something or other. I'm sorry, I can't remember those island names.
Thank you, sir.
If you find her, bring her back to me. She will no longer have the chance to betray anyone at the convent. I hope we're done.
We are.
I'll leave you, sir.
Great,
A missionary camp near an island village whose name begins with Wench. He must be talking about Wenchavier. Shall we go there?
Yeah, of course. You know, this is also kind of like Jonas's thing, only that his father had already kidnapped him. So these quests could use a little variety. Ah, yeah, I've been here. I remember, it's been a while. Alba? Oh no, Johannes. We're looking for Johannes.
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Let me go. I've done nothing wrong.
Speak if you want me to release you. Where is she?
I don't know. I'm thirsty. Give me water.
You will have nothing until you tell me something.
Awesome.
Have mercy. I'm dying.
I don't care. If you die, I will just question another one like you. Talk! Where is the girl?
I recognize this sleuth from the Ordo Luminis. It's Johannes.
Yeah, that's what her
He's
father
obviously
said.
still looking for Alba.
He's questioning this man to find out where she is.
We must intervene quickly, or he'll kill him. Let me talk to him. I think I can convince him to let him...
Hey! Who goes there?
Me.
Who are you? And what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
No, he will not. Let Petrus speak.
I see you folks at the Ordo Luminis are as subtle as ever. Why politely ask when we can resort to torture, hmm?
Only missionaries believe that these savages would help us without... encouragement. But why are you concerned by my methods if you're looking for this young woman too?
I do not like the idea of leaving a trail of blood behind, Johannes. The case that sends us here far exceeds your petty mission. So you'd better leave.
I made a commitment to find this young woman and bring her back to her father. I will not give up so easily. I have been promised a substantial amount of money. And I care about my reputation.
And the money.
Ha! Your reputation! Your order has already lost the support of the Cardinal Mother for interfering with the Nauts. And here you are again, involved in their business. You're putting nails in your own coffin, Johannes.
Huh. I didn't see it from that angle.
Of course you didn't.
Well, I'm going back to San Mateus. I leave you this savage. Have fun, and happy hunting.
Let's rescue him.
Let's free this poor man.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaigse.
Thank you.
I thought I was dead.
No.
He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal. Meet me in Wen Chevalier later on.
Fine. Where are you now? Back there. Fine, I'm gonna go there and talk to him. Yes, I really want to finish this mission in this episode. Whoa. What did I get stuck on there? This is still the area where these deadly assholes stand right in the entrance of. Maybe I can take a look if I can. Got that.
Protect me in this battle.
Ow.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Let the shadow engulf our enemies.
Nice. I think these enemies got stronger, right? There were different ones here before, weren't there? Or maybe I'm just imagining that. But even these aren't so hard anymore. So we're in the village already. Let's go talk to the guy.
You are the ones who saved me from Saul Lasser. I am so grateful to you.
You're welcome.
I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions?
About Alba.
We're looking for a Naut girl. The same one that the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really like to help you, but...
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl.
Kinda.
She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your... notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
Nah, thanks.
I must go. Goodbye.
There is a lot of running around, which is pretty much all there's to do in these side missions, which is a shame. Whoop.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Where? Where is the thing there?
Then let's go!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Where do I need to go? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna travel. Gonna fast travel this. That's the cave. Oh no. That does not look good.
Here. This is the cave that the tortured survivor told us about.
There were bloodstains. I do not like that. Is she dead? Or is she fighting? Yep. Am I being an idiot right now? Oh, there was a second. How the hell do I get up there? Oh, I... Ah.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Let's see if we can ward off this fate!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Nice. Yeah, quite the team, aren't we, guys? Oh no. Uh-oh. Those are skeletons, so that's not Alba.
Look, a camp. Maybe these are Alber's things.
Let's take a look. Oh, wasn't it even up here? I didn't look. It wasn't. It's down there. Of course it is. Uh-oh.
Poor child. May the Enlightened welcome her. She was killed by these horrible animals.
It breaks my heart, but we should search her. She may still have Reuben's journal.
Why the hell did I just lose reputation? Was there a way for me to go get here faster? Alba's journal. I was so happy to be a part of the Nords, to finally sail the seas, but then my father decided to start searching for me. My captain told me that my father had arrived on Tier 3D to find me. If he finds me, he'll bring me back to the convent, and I'm certain that this would kill me. How could I bear to be locked away after having known freedom? I was told that a legate of the congregation was looking for me. My father must have asked for their help in finding me. Fortunately, the captain offered to take me to San Mateus, where a boat will soon depart for the continent. I can simply go there. Nothing went as expected. I don't understand. There is no ship departing, and I caught a glimpse of my father at the tavern, but I won't let myself be captured. All I have to do is go inland and hide until my dad and the legate give up their pursuit. I have met a native, a guide. He told me about a cave where I should be left in peace. I will wait there, hoping my father eventually forgets about me.
Going by Alba's diary, Reuben had planned his attack well. He began by putting pressure on her using her father. Then our investigation. It's because of us that she fled New Serene. And because of her father and Johannes that she left San Mateus.
The traitor. He must be the one who wants to sell our secrets, and he didn't spare Alba to do so.
Well, he will have to report to us now. We should return quickly to New Serene to report to the Admiral.
So I probably could have done something different. And I didn't, and now I fucked myself. I'm sorry, Alba. Goddamn, I should look at my journal more often. So it was Reuben, which is no surprise. Still a little distraught about Alba, because apparently I could have saved her, I think.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Speak of spying.
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. But she never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
Well, I just gained another 3 reputation, so I guess it wasn't
I
that
need
bad.
to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
But before I question his crew, this is because this is taking longer than I thought, I will end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what I do, why not comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love you all. Bye bye!